Building approvals, SkyRocket. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at the latest ABS building approval data that has just been released. For everyone in the private housing game, well, it's looking good, and there's a reason why you're probably so insanely busy right now. So private sector house approvals rose for the 6th consecutive month in December, seasonally adjusted, and reached a record high according to data released by the Australian Bureau of Statistics today. Daniel Rossi, Director of Construction Statistics at the ABS, said approvals for private houses rose 15.8% in December. That's home builder, everyone. While dwellings excluding houses rose 2.3%. Private house approvals were strong across the country, with Victoria, South Australia and Western Australia hitting record highs in seasonally adjusted terms. Federal and state housing stimulus measures, along with record low interest rates, have contributed to strong demand for detached dwellings. Despite the uncertainties experienced by developers and households during 2020, the total number of dwellings approved in the calendar year was 4.8% higher than 2019. There you go, guys. Even our first recession in 28 years, a global pandemic, can't affect the housing market, guys. The total number of dwellings approved rose 10.9% in December. Dwelling approvals rose across all states. In seasonally adjusted terms, Tasmania led the way, 66.5%. What? Wow. Followed by Queensland at 24%, South Australia 16.7%, Victoria 8.6%, WA 7.8%, and New South Wales at 1.8%. Approvals for private sector houses also rose in all states in December. South Australia 33.6%, Victoria 17.6%, New South Wales 16.2%, Queensland 7.5%, and Western Australia 5.3%. I need to chase up our certifier for our house job right now. And the structural engineer. Being architects, of course, we've made last minute changes. The value of total building approvals rose 4.9% in December in seasonally adjusted terms. The value of non-residential building drove the increase, rising 10.1%, having fallen 27.7% in November. The value of total residential building increased 2.3%, comprising a 1.4% rise in new residential building and an 8.1% increase in alterations and additions. The value of residential alterations and additions reached a record high in December. Home builder, it's working. It's achieving the aims. Now the problem is we just don't want them to overheat the sector. So here is the statistics, guys. So the seasonally adjusted estimate for total dwelling approvals rose 10.9%. Let's scroll down here. So total dwelling units approved from December last year to this year, 22.8%. Private sector housing, 55.6%. 55.6% from last year to this year. Wow. There you can see. Look at that. There you go. Look at that climb. Same thing. Same thing after the GFC. And then it tracked down again. Almost hit the same bottom because it tracked down below the average. There you go. And here we have in the light blue private sector houses that so if you're in a trade, guys, and it's going gangbusters, just remember what happened after the GFC. You know, it kind of petered out, or it leveled out, and then it slowly declined. So if you're making hay now while the sun is shining, stash something away for a winter that could be coming. Okay, just be sensible. Just be sensible. Particularly if you're fortunate enough to be in a situation where you might be doing really good. We scroll down here, let's have a look. Seasonally adjusted. So private sector houses in New South Wales, 2,708. Victoria, 4,133. Queensland, 2,867. South Australia, 1,125. WA, 2,093. And why don't they have houses in Tasmania? I don't know. Maybe they don't have the data. But dwelling units are up. So the value is 6,900,000,000. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 6 trillion. Oh boy, that's a lot. There you go. Look at that, guys. Shooting to the moon. So there we have it, everyone. Building approvals skyrocketing all across the country. This is Home Builder, everyone. This is the home builder effect combined with, all the other government support mechanisms. I'd say the alterations and additions, that's definitely home builder by itself. But you've got, government money being flooded into the system. Now, what happens when you have a new supply of money enter a system? You get a bubble effect. The Cantillon effect refers to the change in relative prices resulting from a change in money supply. I wonder if we're seeing evidence of that here. The change in relative prices occurs because the change in money supply has a specific injection point, therefore a specific flow path through the economy. And that's what we are seeing here. Now, what we don't want to see happen is where we had a significant amount of, I will jump over here, a significant amount of foreign investment in our apartments. Significant amount of foreign investments. And because of that, we saw an overheating of the market. Now, that overheating of the market resulted in, construction issues which are only now manifesting years later. We saw it at Opal, we saw it at Mascot. You know what, I'll bring it up. I'll bring up my Google Earth where we can just see some of the construction issues that have manifested, guys, because it's all well and good where the politicians are saying it's a success, this program is rolling out, look at all these houses, look at what's being built. You've also got to realize it's artificial overheating of the sector, and there's a risk associated with that. Here we go, construction issues. We'll turn off operating mines, and I call it the triangular fail. Here in Sydney, we've got Mascot, Zetlands and Sugar Cube, the triangular fail. And as you see, the further out we get, you'll just see more of them all around the country in episodes that I've done looking at just different construction issues that you have all around the country. And that's frankly to do with an overheating of the sector because you run out of time. You've got to cut corners. What do you think this is telling us? There's a risk of that happening. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy my content and you're a fan and want to support us, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays or Teespring, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, support us via PayPal, or use the SelfWealth link below to give us 5 free share trades and get 5 for yourself. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.